In today's video, quarterback is probably the most important position on the football field. Whether you are a pocket passer like Tom Brady or an elite athlete like Lamar Jackson, each QB in the NFL brings something different to the game. But what if one signal caller had one trait from some of the greatest in today's game? What up, squad? Welcome back to the channel, guys. And as you just heard, man, I've created the greatest quarterback prospect in NFL history. Meet Gerald Adams, 6'6", 245 pounds, and he's a quarterback out of course, the Ohio State. Now, this kid is going to be something special, man. I went through the player ratings on EA's website and found all the best traits from each quarterback. Now, take a look at this. Now, as you can see, I'm on EA's website, and I could break it down to the T of quarterbacks from speed, acceleration, all the different traits. As you can see, Lamar is the fastest quarterback. He's got the fastest acceleration as well. Strength-wise, I was shocked by this. Josh Dobbs is the strongest quarterback in Madden 23. Now, when it comes to throw power, we all know Josh Allen has the strongest arm. Accuracy, Tom Brady's the most accurate quarterback in the game. Joe Burrow has the best medium accuracy, and deep ball, I'm shocked by this. Tom Brady has the best deep accuracy. In today's video, we're going to follow Gerald Adams' career, see how many records he breaks, how many Super Bowls he wins, if he stays with one team, if he decides to sign somewhere else, and see what happens. All right, man, we are at the draft. Let's see who's got the #1 pick. The Houston Texans are on the clock. If they were smart here, Gerald Adams would be the pick. It looks like Justin Coleman, Tim Bird, Gerald Adams, your 1, 2, 3. And then down here you got John Walker, Tyrone Jones at middle linebacker. Let's see, who did they take? And the Houston Texans take Gerald Adams, quarterback, Ohio State. Looks like we're heading down to H-Town, baby. Let's go. And here he is, 20 years of age with hidden developments, 99 throw power, 95 deep, 97 medium, 99 short, 99 awareness, 98 throw on the run, 99 play action, 97 under pressure, 97 break sack. He's got the 96 speed, 96 acceleration, 95 agility, 73 carry, 77 strength, 96 change of direction, 75 trucking, which Josh Dobbs has 75 trucking in Madden. How crazy is that? 79 stiff arm. That's Josh Allen. The juke move, spin move, that's all from your boy Lamar Jackson. Gerald Adams, the new quarterback of the Houston Texans, rocking that tray. Let's see what he could do in the league, man. Let's get through his first season. So at the end of season 1, the Texans are 7-10. Let's take a look at the stats, though. That's what we're here for. All right, so at the end of season 1, GA finishes with 4,600 yards, 36 touchdowns. He did throw 14 interceptions. He averaged about 273 yards per game, and his QBR was 96. He had a long of 93 and was sacked 36 times. On the ground, only 300 yards rushing, which I'm shocked by. Maybe it's because of the offense. Maybe it's the offense, but he did have 5 rushing touchdowns. He's got superstar X factor, which we'd figured. His motivation tags, no state income tax. We all like that. Super Bowl chase, he doesn't like that about the Texans. And a head coaching historic record, he's up in the air. What abilities did they put on him? Dots, they put safety valve, agile extender, spin cycle, quick draw, and no-look deadeye. Let's check out awards. Okay, he wins Offensive Rookie of the Year in the AFC. Let's see what he can do in the second season. That's going to be concerning because, you know, they always say that sophomore slump. Oh, we had a step back this year. 4-13. Yikes. I mean, GA, 4,266 yards, 31 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, averaging about 251 yards per game. His QBR is 95. Run game, 359 yards, 7 touchdowns. It must be the defense, man. Landry goes over 1,000 yards. Juju almost 1,000 yards. Cook was almost at 1,000 yards too. Dang, Jarvis had 17 touchdowns. He's going to make the Pro Bowl, and our boy GA's not. There's Josh Allen. Tim Bird was the other guy drafted in our class. He ended up in Tampa. Wow. I mean, Lovey, maybe it's time to change the playbook up a little bit. Open it up for our guy. So we did go through a sophomore slump. I wonder what the third year has in store. Okay, they jump back up to 9-8. I mean, look at that, man. They are 77 overall, 79 on offense. You have arguably the greatest quarterback of all time on your roster, and you can't get him no help? Oh, man. And it was a down year for our boy, man. 3,202 yards, 22 touchdowns with 5 interceptions. He only averaged 188 yards through the air, 97 QBR, 60% completion percentage. Okay, but he made up for it on the ground. This is his first year going over 1,000 yards rushing. He had 11 touchdowns, so 1,000-yard rusher. Singletary had 1,300 yards. But, man, they got to get GA some help. I think he's got, one more year on his contract, maybe 2? He says he wants to be in a Super Bowl contender. He's got 2 more years left on his deal. He has an overall interest of coming back, but they got to, the Super Bowl chase isn't there. Is he going to be one of those guys that is just okay with being a player for a team and not winning a Super Bowl? I hope not, man. All right, GA finished 9th in MVP voting, 4th on Offensive Player of the Year in the AFC. He was 3rd in the AFC when it came to being the best quarterback, so that's a good look, man. I mean, he's behind arguably 2 of the better quarterbacks in the league and ahead of Lamar, Russ, and Jimmy G. Jimmy G? Oh, God, this team got worse. 76 on offense, 71 on defense. What are they doing in Houston? His best receiver is a 75 overall, and he's a rookie? Oh, no. They're going to piss GA off, and he's going to leave. I bet he does not resign. 2-15. Yikes. All right, back over 3,000 yards passing, 18 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, average about 212 yards per game. QBR is down 87. That sucks. Rushing, another 1,000 yards, man. This time he went crazy. Almost 1,200 yards and 16 rushing touchdowns. All right, GA, 99 overall still. He will be a free agent at the end of next year. The overall interest is down in the orange now. Let's see what happens. If I were him, I would leave. I would try to go somewhere where I know the organization is going to treat me like a star player and get me some help.
Later.
He left. Whoa. Gerald Adams has taken his talents to South Beach. I figured he would leave, man. And he got paid. He got a 7-year, $351 million contract from the Dolphins. And he's got help here. He's got help. He's got DeAndre Swift is here. Waddle's a 97. Tyreek's a 90. Travis Jenkins is a 4th-year wide receiver from Oklahoma State. He's an 82. And his speed, look at all his speed. This might be the number 1 offense in the NFL this year. All right, he's down in South Beach now. Let's see. Joe Burrow plays for the Giants. What is happening in this league, yo? If they don't win the Super Bowl, this might be the biggest crime in NFL history. All right, so GA and his squad finally make it to the playoffs for the first time in his career. My God, by far his best numbers of his career, 4,445 yards passing, 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, QBR over 105. Yards per game are up 260. He had 209 on the ground, which is back below what he normally is, but he does not have to run that much, right? Because he got DeAndre Swift. 2 wide receivers over 1,000 yards. Tyreek was close, but as you can see, Tyreek is getting up there in age, so I'm sure that he's starting to regress a little bit. And it's hard to win when the MVP is in your division. Josh Allen's up there. This kid, Tim Bird, no recognition, huh? He was the 4th best quarterback in the league, or the 3rd best quarterback in the AFC last year, and he is number 6 now with the Dolphins. Maybe he could win out. Let's see. Wild card weekend. Hey, they beat the Broncos. Now they're on to the divisional, getting ready to take on the Cleveland Browns. Oh, GA went crazy against the Broncos. 477 through the air, 5 touchdowns through 2 interceptions. He rushed for only 17 yards, which, again, they're not utilizing his legs, but he is throwing like crazy. 3 wide receivers over 100 yards. Tyreek had 10 catches for 139. Waddle 5 for 145 and 2 scores. And Jenkins 8 for 105 and 2 scores. All right, man, let's go. Browns up next. This Dolphin squad is different. They just upset the number 1 seed in the AFC, the Browns. He threw for 383 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 picks. But what you going to do against these Chiefs, though? They're going to lose. That's what they're going to do. In a blowout, 45-20. It's not on GA. It's on the defense. Defense gave up 5 touchdowns to Mahomes. GA had 178 through the air, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. On the ground, 1 carry for 6 yards. That's tough. But, he got playoff experience. That's the first time in his career he's gotten playoff experience. Now let's see if he can build off of it. All right, start of season 6 for GA. Still looking amazing, man. 99 overall, 25 years of age now, 5-12. What happened? I mean, GA is doing his thing, almost 4,700 yards passing, 36 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. On the ground, 206 and 2 scores. Waddle almost 1,500 yards and 16 touchdowns. Tyreek almost 1,000 yards. Jenkins almost 1,000 yards. Gesicki was close to 900 yards. 5-12? This Tim Berg kid, man. We came out in the same draft, and this dude is running the league. 52 touchdowns since he's come into the league. He's thrown nothing but over 5,000 yards. Dude is 5'11", and he's doing numbers like this? He was the 10th pick. He's had 6 Pro Bowl appearances. Offensive Player of the Week, a lot. Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. Best quarterback in 24, 26, and 27. He was the number 1 pick. He was Offensive Player of the Week 1 time, and he was the 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Did we pick the wrong kid? He doesn't even have his superstar X factor anymore. He just has superstar. He still has 5 years on his contract. He's going to be Dan Marino 2.0. Another playoff miss, man. 5-12 this year. This is getting bad. All right, this year Adams, 4,316 yards, 23 touchdowns, 13 interceptions with an 89 QBR, 62 completion percentage, only 273 yards on the ground. His top receiver was Dwayne Norton. He went over 1,000 yards. Clay Linton, a rookie, went over 1,000 yards as well. Then Jenkins, who was supposed to be his top target, 913 yards and 7 scores. Oh, they go 4-13. All right, so for the first time, I think in his career, he throws over 5,000 yards, 5,412 yards, 28 touchdowns with 17 interceptions. He did rush for 271 yards and 9 touchdowns. Not 1,000-yard back this year. We had 3 wide receivers go over 1,000 yards receiving, though. Dog, I mean, you would figure with numbers like that, they would have did something. All right, so what I'm going to do now is sim 10 years into the future to see what happens to our guy, Gerald Adams. As you can see, he's only made the playoffs 1 time in his career. And they made a deep run. They made it to the AFC Championship game. But since then, it's been nothing. Hopefully in his next 10 years, he can do something. And in the next year, he went crazy. 5,691 yards, 53 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. The next year, just shy of 5,000 yards, 52 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. Then he went 51 for 51, 36 and 16, 53, 41, 43 and 3, 54, 17, 51 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. He's just been consistently over 1,000 or 5,000 yards. 7 Pro Bowl appearances, 2023 Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year. He won an MVP in 2032, Offensive Player of the Year in 2032, Best QB. He won MVP in 2034 and 2035, 2038, and he won Best Quarterback. Okay, now the real question is, has he won a Super Bowl yet? No. Come on, they gonna do my guy like that? They gonna do our guy like that? No Super Bowl rings in 17 years? Oh, wait. 2023? That was before he got there. Dang. That's cold, fam. We know he's been going crazy through the air. On the ground, he's got 10 touchdowns there. Really hasn't shown too much since he left Houston on the ground. 17 years and no Super Bowl. I just can't believe he hasn't had one yet. He hasn't raised a title yet, bro. That's so crazy to me. This kid Bird, man. Same draft class. 92,000 yards. Adams is fourth on this list with 82,000 yards. Wow, Tom Brady almost 95,000 yards when he retired. Passing touchdowns, you got Mahomes with 733, Bird with 728, Brady with 702, Prescott has 635. GA hasn't even cracked 700 yet. I mean, Bird must be throwing like 50 touchdowns every year. He threw for 6,000 yards. All right, let's keep going to see when GA decides to hang it up. All right, the Dolphins made it to the playoffs. Another 5,000-yard season for our boy GA. 39 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, averaging about 295 through the air every game. Was sacked 33 times. Rushed for 277 and a touchdown. Even at 37, he's still running the ball. 3 wide receivers over 1,000 yards. Hitchens had 14 touchdowns. Our tight end had 9. This is it, man. We got to get him a Super Bowl right now. They got past the Titans 31-13. GA 317 through the air with 2 touchdowns. You love to see it. And only had 1 carry for 8 yards. That's all good. 317 and 2 touchdowns. We're in the divisional round. Let's go. Woo! They hung 52 on the Steelers. There you go, GA. 377 and 4 touchdowns. We love to see that, man. And they had 15 yards on the ground. All right, let's make it to the Super Bowl. They won. Let's go. And we are taking on the Bucs in the Super Bowl. Oh, this is going to be insane. GA 389 through the air, 3 touchdowns and a pick. And he had a rushing touchdown too. We go up against our rival, man. This kid was drafted in the same year as GA. They've been going back and forth. And now they finally meet in the Super Bowl. This should be fun. They lost. No. 31-14. His worst game in the last game. 331, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. He was sacked 4 times. I felt like this was the year for him, man. I don't know if he's going to get back now. So at 38, GA is back for his 19th season. He's getting to that point now where we might start seeing him regress a little bit. How much time does he have left on his contract? This is his last year. He's making $50 million. Lord. This is it for him. I believe it. After this year, I think he might hang him up. So the Dolphins have to go all in and try to get this win. They got the weapons. They just got to put it all together. And they finished 9-8. I honestly think he's going to retire. 5,100 yards, 34 touchdowns, 6 picks. He was sacked 36 times, though. He rushed for 301 and 4 scores. This time, only 2 receivers over the 1,000-yard mark. Lynn went crazy, though, 118 and 1,600 yards. I just don't see how he can keep playing. At 39, he's 3rd in passing yards. Bird surpassed Tom Brady. Bird is 1st in touchdowns. Adams is 3rd. So, I mean, he's top 3 all time. He's got 6 of the top 10. He's got 6 of the top 10 all-time passing yards in a season. GA has 2. All right, let's see what happens after this year. He stuck around. He's going to be 39. Still a 99 overall. Still has crazy numbers. He's got an 87 overall back, a 92 overall wide receiver, 85 overall wide receiver, and a 77 overall wide receiver. The speed that he had when he first got to Miami is now gone. 82 overall tight end. A really good offense, a really good offensive line. Can they make another run, though? That's going to be the question. Can they make another run to the Super Bowl? And they make the wild card. I feel like he's always made the wild card. He never got like a first-round bye when we simulate this, man. All right, so they're 9-8 on the season. Another 5,000 yards. This is a really good year. 5,331 yards. 48 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He also had a rushing touchdown. He had 2 receivers over 1,000 yards, 3, 4, almost 4. Okay. No MVP, though. Owen Shaw gets the MVP. There's GA 3rd. I think the other guy retired. GA was overall the best quarterback in the AFC, which is pretty dope. So I wonder if this is going to be his last year. His main competition looks like he has hung it up. Let's make sure. Yep, he's gone. And he has the record. He has the most passing yards in NFL history. And he's 2nd. He's 14 behind Bird for career touchdowns. Does he come back for one more year to try to break that record? But we can't think about that right now. We got to think about Super Bowl. We got to think about the Super Bowl. We got the Jets right now, and we lost 24-10. But he might go his whole career without having a Super Bowl. 309 and 2 interceptions. He was not clutch in the playoffs. He still has 2 more years on his deal. Pro Bowl 8 times, MVPs and no Super Bowl though. How is his awareness at 99? He can't get it done in the playoffs. All right, let's see what happens, man. We're gonna go into next season. I doubt he comes. Does he come back? Uh-oh. The offense dropped off. Did he hang it up? No, but he's regressing. I mean, 20 years. He's down to a 97. He's 40 now. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I think he is in the Dan Marino, Jim Kelly category now. And they missed the playoffs at 9-8. This dude is a terror, man. He threw the ball almost 700 times this year, 34 touchdowns, 21 interceptions. Yeah, I think it's 5 touchdowns rushing. Another 2 receivers over 1,000 yards. Another 2 came close. Look at that. Most passing yards in NFL history, over 100,000 yards, 786 passing touchdowns. I mean, again, he's the Dan Marino kind of in that kind of mode. He'll put up big numbers, but when it's time to win the big one, he just can't do it. Let's see if he decides to hang it up. Well, it looks like our guy Gerald Adams has decided to call it a career, and what a career it was, man. I think he had, 3 or 4 MVPs. He owns every NFL passing record. 103,000 yards passing, 786 passing touchdowns, but no Super Bowl. That's tough, man. That's tough. I thought he would at least get 5. He played 21 seasons for 2 teams. He was a Texan and he was a Dolphin. But hey, I enjoyed making this video, even though it took almost 3 hours to make this. If you guys have an idea for a video, drop it down in the comments. Love to hear from you guys. I got a couple more special videos that I'll be dropping weekly, so be on the lookout for that. But again, I appreciate you guys taking out the time to watch. If you enjoyed it, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're brand new. Don't forget to ring that bell, join the Noti Squad. And make sure you guys check out those links down in my description. Follow your boy on Facebook, Twitter, and IG. And come through and join the Discord fan for exclusive content. We'll talk in the next one. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.